Fantasy Island, also known as Blumhouse Fantasy Island, is a 2020 American action-adventure fantasy horror mystery thriller film directed and co-written by Jeff Wadlow and stars Michael Peña, Maggie Q, Lucy Hale, Austin Stowell, Portia Doubleday, Jimmy O. Yang, Ryan Hansen, and Michael Rooker. The movie is a horror reimagining and also serves as a prequel to the 1977 television series of the same name created by Gene Levitt. And despite this movie being critically panned, the movie was actually a box office success and actually grossed around $47 million worldwide against a production budget of only $7 million. I just happened to come across this movie and the concept of the movie looked really cool. Like, you're going to an island where you can have your deepest desires, fulfilled, and they're taking a horror genre to this. Yeah, the concept is really cool. And I really didn't understand why critics panned it at first, because I haven't even seen the trailer up until that point. It just showed up on Amazon Prime one day, and so I thought, the concept looks really cool, and why not give it a watch when I get the chance. And after uploading all the Independence Day releases, I finally got enough free time to do it so, and French Biryani is coming. Wait. But first I decided to give this movie a shot because I was in the mood for a horror. And let me tell you, even though IMDb categorizes this under so many genres, the three most likely genre that I would associate with this movie would be an action, horror, and thriller, and the film fails in all of these aspects. The action in the movie is horrible. There's hardly any action in it, and you know what's going to happen anyways. And there's this logic which I didn't understand with the movie, where if you kill one of the fantasies, like if you imagined like some gangster was coming and shooting at you and you shot his head, they don't disappear like what you think would happen. Instead, this black blood thing comes from their eyes and then they become a zombie-like thing. I didn't understand the logic of that. The movie barely explains it. Even if it did explain it, it just went over my head. The horror part, I have not seen such a failure in horror genre since Raz 3. This movie is an insult to the horror genre. There's nothing scary or creepy happening in this movie. The thriller aspect, dude, don't piss me off, man. Who would categorize this as a thriller? Because by the 50-minute mark, I was this close to falling asleep. I was this close because the movie is so boring in all the wrong ways. I didn't want a concept like this to be boring. You know everything that's gonna happen. There's a mystery aspect to this island, and usually if you have seen my videos, you would know I play a game and wherein I try to guess who the culprit is before the climax, and I didn't even care about any of these characters. All the characters in this movie are the stupidest people I have ever seen in the planet. I don't even know if any of them are from Earth. They're that stupid. There's a twist in the movie that barely makes any sense. It's shown that one of the people who came on the plane is the reason behind all this, and there's a certain thing which she does, and she gives an explanation for that, and I cannot believe such things were written. And the dialogues are the worst in this movie. They even made a reference to Die Hard, and it didn't match with the movie at all. There are several references like that, and there are several dialogues which are so cringeworthy and so... and there's like a song playing every 2 minutes, and after which I checked Wikipedia, almost over an hour of this movie contains songs. I don't know why you wanted so many songs in a movie. Too much of something is bad, people. Too much of anything is bad. And this movie has way too much songs and hardly any horror, which was the main marketing for this movie. I'm keeping this review short, and so I'm going to give Fantasy Island a 3 out of 10. The movie looks cool at times, and it's a really cool concept. So for those two things, I'm giving this movie somewhat of a half point for each. Apart from that, everything else is bad. Even the performance, even my grandmother watched a few scenes with me, and even she could not believe any of these people. So there you go. So it's a really bad movie, and I suggest avoid it. And that's all for my review of Fantasy Island. I finally see why nobody liked this movie, even though it was such a cool concept. I think it would have been better if somebody else directed it, but oh well, beating a dead horse. I thank you guys so much for watching though, I really appreciate it. If you don't mind, please hit that like button, share this video with your friends, please hit that subscribe button, and please hit that bell icon too so that you'll be notified of my videos. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.